Please take your seats. Please take your seats.
Many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope. You can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Your why's gonna push you when you can't push yourself. Get up. Your mama needs you. Your daddy needs you. Your children need you. Get up. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You've been through so much hell. You don't quit now. It's the 10th round. You got 2 more to go. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina. It's about you won't break me. You can't take me. I fought too long. I fought too hard. I'm unbreakable now.
You are disrespectful. You don't.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Louder! Louder!
You're right there on the horizon. You paying attention when you're.
And all of a sudden, the wind is a little bit cold.
Stop till we're legend. Here we go, here we go. It's my turn to make history. Here we go, here we go. When I'm gone, they'll remember me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain seated and withhold your applause as we present the graduates of the 243rd Basic Academy. training division is very proud to present Class 243. Good evening. I'm excited to welcome you to the 243rd Basic Academy graduation. My name is Matthew Collins. I am the captain of the Sheriff's Frank Bland Regional Training Center. The video you watched earlier was from the morning of December 29th, 2025. 112 trainees met for the first time. What you see here tonight are 83 of them who overcame obstacles, stayed committed, and worked together as a team to stand here before you. I know I speak for all of them when I say thank you for your support over the last 6 months. Without you, they would not be here. Please stand with me as I invite Pastor Diego Mesa from Patriot Church to offer the invocation.
First of all, Lord, we just want to say thank you. Just thank you. Then I want to thank all the men and women in this room, God, that put on that uniform every day, oh God, and represent you in truth and in justice. I ask that you guard and watch over their careers, oh God. I thank you for the families that are in this room that have prayed and counseled and guided these young men and women. I ask that you would be with them all the days of their lives and their careers. May no hurt, harm, or danger come to them. Lord, may their conscience guide them. May strong conviction lead them. Give them wisdom to make great, amazing decisions. I pray that they come home with peace. And I pray they're able to separate themselves from this wayward world. We just ask your blessing upon 243 that has Isaiah 6:8. Send me. In a time where nobody wanted to be sent to represent you, we live in that time. Send these men, send these women to do your bidding and be with them all the days of their life. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Mesa. Please remain standing as we honor our nation's flag. Sergeant Daniel Rosa, present the colors. Please place your right hand over your heart and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Our Basic Academy program is hosted by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and San Bernardino Valley College. There are a number of special guests here tonight who support us in what we do, and I'd like to recognize them now. Representing San Bernardino County Superior Court Presiding Judge Rod Cortez and Executive Officer Annabelle Romero. Representing the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors, 5th District, Joe Baca Jr. Representing the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office, District Attorney Jason Anderson. Representing the Azusa Police Department, Chief Rocky Wenrick. Representing the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, Director Paul Tupy. Representing the Chino Police Department, Chief Kevin Menson. Representing the Colton Police Department, Chief Anthony Vega. Representing the Fontana Police Department, Chief Michael Dorsey. Representing the Indio Police Department, Chief Brian Tolley. Representing the Ontario Police Department, Chief Rudy Lopez. Representing the Redlands Police Department, Chief Rachel Tolber. Representing the Rialto Police Department, Chief Mark Kling. Representing the Riverside Police Department, Chief Larry Gonzalez. Representing the San Bernardino Police Department, Chief Darren Goodman. Representing San Bernardino Valley College, Vice President of Instruction, Letitia Hector, and Academy Co-Director Paul Dennis. Representing the Sheriff's Council, Councilmember Ayad Fargo. We would like to ask the members of the San Bernardino County Grand Jury to stand and be recognized. Representing the Office of the Sheriff of San Bernardino County, Shannon Dykes. Assistant Sheriff Michael Walker. Assistant Sheriff Ernie Perez. And the Sheriff's executive staff. Lastly, I would like to introduce the Academy administrative and tactical staff who are directly involved in the daily activities of Class 243. Law and Justice Office Assistant Chelsea Vessup. From the Chino Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer Andrew Hannibal. From the Fontana Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer Zachary Bloom. From the Riverside Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer David Lim. From the Ontario Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer Corporal William Lodzinski. Deputy Michael Scott. Deputy Elizabeth Medina. Corporal Mark Massetti. Corporal Trevor Barkley. Corporal Christopher Haas. And the coordinator of our Basic Academy, Sergeant Michael Cassis. I would like to thank the Riverside, Fontana, Ontario, and Chino Police Departments for providing us with guest tactical officers. As I mentioned, 6 months ago, Class 243 lined up information at the training center, having little to no idea what challenges they're about to face over the next 24 weeks. But what we do know is they all have the same goal in mind: to begin a career in law enforcement. Throughout their academy experience, they learn that law enforcement is more than just enforcing laws. It is always doing the right thing for the right reasons when no one is looking. It is being involved in our communities, protecting and serving people, treating others with respect. It is being there to comfort those in their greatest time of need. Tonight, we celebrate the success of 83 graduates whose class motto, "Send Me," reflects their willingness to serve, lead, and make a difference. And now, here to tell you more about our Basic Academy and what the graduating class had to accomplish to get here, Academy Director, Lieutenant Max Kunzman.
Good evening. Tonight we gather to recognize not only the accomplishments of this exceptional group of new law enforcement officers, but also the sacrifices made by the families, friends, and loved ones who supported them throughout this journey. Those of us who have experienced the Academy understand the level of commitment, resilience, and perseverance required to stand on this stage tonight. Over the past 6 months, these graduates have been challenged mentally, physically, and emotionally, and none of them reached this moment alone. To everyone here tonight who provided encouragement, support, and sacrifice along the way, thank you. This achievement belongs to you as much as it belongs to them. The mission of the Basic Academy is to prepare our students to become mentally, morally, and physically capable of advancing into a field training program where they will ultimately assume the responsibilities and duties of a peace officer within our community. Since 1973, the Frank Bland Regional Training Center has produced thousands of highly trained law enforcement professionals who have served and continue to serve our communities with integrity, dedication, loyalty, and pride. We are confident the men and women seated before you tonight will continue that tradition of honorable service. Over the past 6 months, these graduates have completed training in 43 separate learning domains under the instruction of nearly 100 instructors and evaluators. In the classroom, they studied patrol tactics, gang awareness, criminal law, ethics and leadership, cultural awareness, community policing, and many other critical subjects that form the foundation of a professional law enforcement officer. Their training extended well beyond academic learning. Each trainee was mandated to implement classroom instruction in practical scenarios crafted to mimic real-world situations, critical incidents, and intricate problems they are expected to encounter in this profession. These scenarios necessitated sound judgment, effective communication, teamwork, leadership, and the capacity to perform under pressure. Besides academics, the Basic Academy includes 2 vital elements: skills and lifetime fitness. Trainees must show competence in defensive tactics, firearms, and emergency vehicle operations. These areas are crucial for officers and public safety, along with making effective decisions in rapidly changing situations. The lifetime fitness component necessitates that trainees undertake a comprehensive physical fitness program aimed at enhancing strength, endurance, speed, and agility. Our goal is not merely to prepare students for immediate achievements, but to foster habits that support long-term physical preparedness, mental well-being, and long-term career success. In addition to the physical advantages, the Lifetime Fitness Program emphasizes core academy values like teamwork, resilience, accountability, and work ethic. These qualities are vital in a profession that frequently requires maintaining composure and sound decisions during tense, uncertain, and rapidly evolving situations. Our Basic Academy is led by a distinguished team of tactical officers whose professionalism, expertise, and dedication are crucial in training the next generation of law enforcement officers. From the first day of training, recruits quickly realize they are responsible not only for their own performance, but also for the success of their team. Our structured discipline program, led by tactical officers, promotes teamwork, cooperation, personal accountability, and attention to detail. Additionally, the tactical officers act as mentors, guiding trainees through the personal and professional challenges inherent in this intense process. The Academy stressors are intentional, designed to cultivate disciplined, adaptable professionals capable of staying calm, focused, and effective in high-pressure situations. Graduates of this program demonstrate their capacity to perform under stress while upholding professionalism and sound judgment. After 6 months of intensive training, including skills and lifetime fitness components, several comprehensive exams across a multitude of learning domains, as well as a first aid CPR and report writing test, I am proud to announce that these graduates have fulfilled the academic and professional standards of the Basic Academy. Give them a round of applause, please. Class 243. Tonight signifies more than the end of training. It marks the start of a career rooted in service, sacrifice, and responsibility. In the coming days, months, and years, you'll face mental, physical, and emotional challenges that you can't fully foresee right now. Prepare for tough days, long nights, and moments when your character will weigh more than your skills. During those times, remember the standards that brought you here. Lead with integrity, treat others with dignity, stay disciplined under pressure, and uphold the values this profession demands. Your badge that you wear represents more than authority. It symbolizes public trust. Guard it through your choices, conduct, and the example you set every day in that uniform. Congratulations to each of you, and best of luck as you begin your careers. At this time, I would like to invite Paul Dennis, co-director of San Bernardino Valley College, to the podium to provide us with a more detailed overview of the Academy's academic program. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the San Bernardino Community College District Board of Trustees, Chancellor Diana Rodriguez, and San Bernardino Valley College President Dr. Gilbert Contreras, I extend my congratulations to the graduates of Class 243 and to all the families that are here this evening supporting them. To the men and women of this graduating class, I commend you for your perseverance, your determination, and your commitment. I know all too well that the journey was not simple, but you made it, and for that, we applaud you. The partnership between San Bernardino Valley College and the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department has existed for over 50 years. This partnership does so much to serve our community by providing outstanding educational pathways for so many law enforcement professionals throughout the region. All of tonight's graduates have successfully completed 24 weeks of intensive training and have received 38 community college units, 12 of which are transferable to the California State University system and can be applied towards a 4-year degree. Class 243, despite the demands of your chosen profession, I encourage you to continue your college education and commit to being lifelong learners. To succeed professionally, higher education often provides the edge that will allow you to keep pace with the ever-changing competitive environment that we live in. It's been my professional experience that when applying for promotions or specialized assignments, higher education assists in opening doors for you that would otherwise be quite difficult to open. Each of you should be extremely proud of your successful completion of this outstanding academic program. I assure you that everybody here tonight supporting you is very proud of what you've been able to achieve. Stay true to the lessons learned, and all the best to each and every one of you as you embark on your law enforcement career. May God bless each and every one of you, and please, I ask one big favor, in everything you do out there, be safe. It's now my pleasure to introduce a video presentation to you all that will give you a glimpse of the last 24 weeks of training that Class 243 endured. So please, take a look at the screens.
heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" And I said, "Here am I. Send me."
I take great pride introducing a 34-year veteran of law enforcement and a proud graduate of the 106th session of our Basic Academy, the sheriff of our great county, Shannon Dykes.
Thank you, Matt. Good evening, everyone. It's my honor tonight to introduce our tonight's guest speaker. He was appointed as Chief Investigator of the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office Bureau of Investigations in March of 2019 by our District Attorney, Jason Anderson. In this unit, he supervises 83 full-time employees who are charged with investigating crimes within San Bernardino County, assisting attorneys in preparing for criminal trials, and assisting victims of crime. Previously, our speaker held a senior manager position in Southern California Edison's Corporate Security Division for 3 years. Prior to SCE, our speaker completed 33 years in municipal law enforcement with the Ontario Police Department, where at various ranks he was assigned nearly every role within that organization. His assignments range from patrol, major crime investigations, internal investigations, street crime teams, and multi-agency task forces. In 2009, he was appointed as the 13th Chief of Police for the Ontario Police Department, where he supervised a full-service department of 330 employees. He has been married to his wife, Brenda, for 41 years. Together, they have 2 grown children and 5 grandchildren. The previous and most recently retired Chief of Police in Ontario referred to him as Pappy. That was kind of the father figure that he gave our speaker. And I can tell you, most senior law enforcement in the Inland Empire have been mentored by him on many occasions and are very grateful for his mentorship. Today, he continues his pursuit and involves efforts to make his organization more effective and transparent by collaboration with elected officials, community organizations, and his outstanding employees. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Chief Investigator Eric Hopley.
I think that just means I'm the old guy in the room, so thanks, Sheriff. Thanks for that introduction. Good evening. It's truly an honor to have the opportunity to speak to you tonight. I'm genuinely humbled to be here. 43 years ago, class 71, I graduated from this very academy, stood before my police chief, and took the oath. Well, the academy may have been a little bit shorter back then. The training we received was second to none. And just then, just like now, class 243, you have completed the finest law enforcement training in the state of California and probably in the United States. Tonight marks the beginning of your journey as lifelong learners. This profession demands that you remain current and engage in areas such as ever-changing criminal case law, officer safety tactics, physical fitness, and mental wellness. Stay plugged in. Stay committed to learning and improving throughout your career. There's a timeless Bible verse that says, "Iron sharpens iron." For the past 26 weeks, Class 243 has been sharpened into highly trained deputies, police officers, by some of the best professionals in our profession. 26 weeks ago, Captain Collins and the TAC staff may have seemed intimidating and at times even felt like the enemy. But tonight, they couldn't be more proud of you guys, how far you've come. Class 243, look around you tonight. You are surrounded by loved ones, parents, spouses, children, police chiefs, the sheriff, and my boss, the DA, all here to support you. And they're invested in your future success. Your future field training officers and sergeants are committed to helping you succeed. The communities you serve are counting on you and supporting you as well. Never forget that. When you find yourself in the middle of the night handling the worst kind of calls, remember that your families, your friends, and your communities stand behind you. The people you serve want you here, and they support you in what you do. In return, Class 243, you must commit yourselves to honor. Honor the profession, never take it for granted. You are now law enforcement professionals, and it's the greatest job in the world. Somewhere in the middle of the night, when a firefighter tells you they have the best job, I expect you just to smile and nod and quietly think, yeah, you're right. I know the truth. Tonight, Class 243, you'll recite the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Remember those powerful words, because at some point in your career, you'll face ethical challenges and difficult decisions. When those moments come, stay true to the code. Ask yourself, if the decision I'm making today appeared on the front page of the newspaper or the evening news, what would my parents think? What would my spouse, what would my children think? Would they be proud of me or would they be disappointed? Ethical decisions come down to doing the right thing. The public expects that, your coworkers expect that, and even the criminals you arrest, they expect that. Class 243, tonight you begin a career, not just a job. As law enforcement leaders, we hold you to the highest standards because the moment you take that oath and pin on your badge, you become the sheepdogs of our community. You will stand watch through the night, protecting others from those who would want to do harm. Law enforcement officers understand there are those who prey upon others and those who prey upon. Our duty is to protect one from the other. In a world filled with both sheep and wolves, we are the sheepdogs. We are the protectors, and we carry out that responsibility with honor. We are humble in our actions, never doing this job to be in the spotlight, because cops work for a cause, not an applause. Today's law enforcement officers are expected to be perfect in everything we do. You are expected to make split-second decisions with limited information. Remain compassionate toward people who may want to harm you and stay composed during tragic events. Those expectations are always and sometimes unrealistic. But with the training you've received, the mentorship of fellow officers, the guidance of your sergeants, and the unwavering support of loved ones, I'm confident each of you will rise to the occasion and accomplish great things. You're already heroes for stepping up and choosing the profession that is not always popular, but is always necessary. Never forget that you're respected, valued, and appreciated. Also, never underestimate the impression you leave on someone. As a young sergeant, I was asked to be a guest speaker at a local high school to teach a civics and history class to discuss how city government works and the role the police department plays. After my presentation on a pretty dry subject to an eager senior class who probably was thinking more about school activities than my boring 30-minute lecture, I was thanked by the teacher and went on my way, completing my normal patrol shift. Fast forward about 2 weeks, and I'm out in the field doing sergeant stuff, when for some reason I found myself in the drive-through line at Del Taco. This in itself is strange because I hate Del Taco. But I ordered my food, and as we all do, pulled up to the window to pay. Yeah, I paid. And the young woman taking my money promptly says, "I know you." Now, in our profession, that's not a good thing. It's not good if people recognize us from the job. So, of course, I get nervous. I'm thinking I'm going to get a little something hidden in my burrito afterwards. But to my surprise, she says, "You came to my high school civics class a couple weeks ago and talked about the role police officers do and about doing the right thing." And I'm thinking, oh boy, here it comes. She's going to give me a blast. And she says, "You know, I was headed down the wrong path, making bad decisions. And after hearing you talk, I changed what I was doing. I'm getting my act together. And thank you. Wow. What an experience. It changed my life, because often we don't get that type of feedback. You just never know what type of impact you'll have on someone. Never underestimate the impact that you'll have to the public. Prior to closing, I want to recognize a person who made a major contribution in both my life and law enforcement overall. This person exemplified the word passion. Sheriff Sergeant and SEBA President Grant Ward showed all of us how to be passionate about life. Unfortunately, we lost Grant this year, but his memory will live on. Class 243 sponsored a 4-mile walk-run fundraiser and named the event in Grant's honor, and I appreciate that. If you ever met Grant, chances are you received one of his legendary hugs, because he generally cared about people. Let his example remind you that it's okay to be passionate about this job. Be passionate about life. In closing, Class 243, I salute you for completing one of the most difficult challenges you'll ever face. I congratulate you on your achievement in choosing a life of service to others. I wish each of you a long, safe, and successful career. May God bless you, your families, and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Hopley. And now, Corporal Chris Haas will share some of the accomplishments of Class 243.
Good evening. Steve Prefontaine, an Olympic runner back in the 70s, once said, "To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift." Those words carry significant weight, especially for those sitting here today. Every one of you has been given gifts: your strength, your discipline, your resilience, your ability to lead, and your willingness to serve others in moments when they cannot serve themselves. Those gifts are earned, sharpened, and tested through sacrifice, hardship, and commitment. Over the course of this academy, you have learned that success is not built on talent alone. The difference between average and exceptional is found in the moments no one sees. The early mornings, the extra repetition, the decision to keep pushing when you're exhausted and doubt begins to set in. Luck may favor the prepared, but preparation itself is a choice. It is sustained effort, disciplined practice, and the determination to show up every single day when it would be easier to quit. As you leave this academy and begin your careers, understand this: the public will depend on you during the worst moments of their lives. Your partners will depend on you without hesitation. In this profession, giving less than your best does not simply affect you. It affects the safety, trust, and lives of others. So choose consistency over comfort, choose discipline over excuses, continue to push yourselves physically, mentally, and morally. Bring your best not only to this profession, but also to your families, your communities, and the people who will look to you for leadership and protection. Remember, the badge you wear was earned through sacrifice and commitment, and it deserves nothing less than your best. Before we move on, I would like to extend a special thank you to the families in the audience for raising the next generation of community servants. You did a fantastic job. Now allow me to share with you their accomplishments as a class. While attending the academy, the graduates of Class 243 were encouraged to become actively involved and give back to the communities they are about to serve. Over the past 6 months, Class 243 participated in numerous community and charity events. They started out the new year supporting Class 242 in a 5K walk-run at the Frank Bland Regional Training Center, hosted by the Sheriff's Athletic Federation. Class 243 participated in the annual Run for Russ Memorial 5K, raising and donating $3,300 to assist youth, individuals, and organizations in financial need within the city of Chino. They also participated in the annual Steps for Vets 5K at March Air Reserve Base, raising and donating $2,600 to help prevent and end veteran homelessness in the U.S. Class 243 participated in the Honor Our Fallen Memorial 5K hosted by SEBA. They raised and donated $2,000 to support the families of our fallen officers in San Bernardino County. The class organized an Easter event for children of our fallen officers. They provided them with Easter baskets, an egg hunt, games, a petting zoo, and photo opportunities with the Easter Bunny. The class also assembled and donated more than 180 baskets to Loma Linda Children's Hospital. Class 243 also volunteered their time to assist with the annual Redlands Bicycle Classic, manning posts along the course to ensure the safety of riders and spectators. Class 243 participated in the Law Enforcement Torch 3-mile run with the Fontana Sheriff's Station to support individuals with special needs. The class organized multiple community and charity events to raise money for their chosen nonprofit organization, Project Purple. Project Purple is a nonprofit organization that empowers the fight against pancreatic cancer. Their unwavering commitment is fueled by the pursuit of raising awareness, driving crucial research, and providing aid to patients battling this disease. Class 243 hosted a 4 for Him run, a 4-mile run at the Frank Bland Regional Training Center in honor of Sergeant Grant Ward, who lost his life to pancreatic cancer earlier this year, raising $9,200. Class 243 hosted the Memorial Day Murph workout at the Frank Bland Regional Training Center, raising $4,500. The class also partnered with Yogurtland in Fontana and Left Coast Brewery and received a portion of their profits. Here are Deputy Leslie Lopez Martinez and Deputy Art Sanchez from Class 243, who will present a check in the amount of $50,000 to Dino Varelli, the CEO and founder of Project Purple.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dino Varelli. I'm the founder and CEO of Project Purple. And this is truly a humbling experience, and Project Purple is completely honored to be the benefactor of these funds in memory of Sergeant Ward. Thank you to the entire class of 243 for your support of our mission. We have become one of the nation's leading nonprofits in supporting patients through their journey with patient financial aid and providing research. And right now is a critical time in this country for cancer research. And we have committed to funding $2 million in clinical research grants this year. $1.5 million of that was to universities and researchers who had lost funding. So to continue their research is so critical right now, so that the next person who gets this disease might have a better outcome than those that are battling it today. Supporters like Class 243 really make the difference in what we do every day. Again, it's truly an honor to be here. I want to thank everybody, thank Martinez and the entire class for their hard work, and the entire class of 243. God bless you all, and it is truly an honor for us to receive this gift at Project Purple.
Before we proceed with the awards, I would like to pause and recognize Class 243 on behalf of the entire tactical staff. This class of 83 graduates distinguished itself not only by performance, but also by unity and purpose. You came together as a cohesive team, committed to something larger than yourselves, and dedicated to serving your communities before you had your badges pinned. Over the course of 24 weeks, Class 243 raised nearly $61,000 in support of charitable causes and community initiatives. That level of commitment reflects more than effort. It reflects character. While all the graduates deserve recognition, a few of the graduates have distinguished themselves through exceptional performance and will receive special achievement awards. Recognizing the difficulty of our academy program, the first achievement award is presented to the student whose academic average was the highest in the class. This graduate's total academic average was 94.83%. The award is presented to Officer Justin Ojeda, Ontario Police Department. The next award is the Tactical Officers Award. This award is presented by the tactical staff to the graduate who they feel put forth the greatest effort and demonstrated the highest degree of commitment. This award is based on humility, perseverance, and motivation. This award is presented to Officer Christopher Budagian, Azusa Police Department. The next award is the Physical Fitness Award. This award is given to the graduate who arrived at the academy physically prepared and excelled in physical training sessions, physical fitness, and assessments and testing. The award is presented to Deputy Dawson Barnett, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Our next award is for outstanding proficiency in firearms training. Each trainee fired close to 3,000 rounds from their handgun and shotgun. Many of the shooting exercises required target accuracy under strict time constraints. This graduate excelled in speed and accuracy during daily drills, shooting competitions, and timed exams. This graduate had the highest range score in the class, achieving a score of 100%. The award is presented to Officer Justin Ojeda, Ontario Police Department. The next award is the John M. Futch Community Law Enforcement Leadership Scholarship, given by SEBA. This scholarship is in memory of John M. Futch Jr., a retired police officer and educator who played a vital role in civic engagement, awareness, and advocacy. This graduate was chosen by the SEBA Scholarship Committee as a future leader who will proudly represent Mr. Futch's legacy in community service. Here to present the award are Sheriff Shannon Dykes and SEBA President Alicia Rosa. The award is presented to Deputy Brian Ely, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. The next award is the Law Enforcement Perseverance Award presented by SEBA. The Law Enforcement Perseverance Award was created by the members of the Cannonball Memorial Run, a nonprofit organization founded by retired San Bernardino County Sheriff Sergeants Jason Hendricks and John Bannis. This award recognizes the recruit who best embodied a never-quit mindset throughout academy training, overcoming obstacles, showing relentless effort and resilience, inspiring classmates, and upholding the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. Please join us in celebrating the recruit whose determination and grit exemplify the spirit of service and perseverance. The award is presented to Deputy Noah Figueroa, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Our next award, the Honor Graduate, is given to the graduate whose overall grades in all aspects of the Academy program make them #1 in the class. While this graduate may not have been rated as the top achiever in all categories, their combined scores in academics, physical training, firearms, and scenario exercises makes them #1 overall. The award is presented to Officer Gaetano Demili, Azusa Police Department. The Honor Graduate Award includes a special presentation by the Sheriff's Council. The Sheriff's Council is comprised of community members dedicated to supporting our department, its members, its training, and our law enforcement mission. Mr. Ayad Fargo will make this presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of the Sheriff's Academy, I most sincerely congratulate you. It is truly an honor to stand before you this evening on behalf of the San Bernardino Sheriff's Council. The Sheriff's Council is a group of business professionals and community leaders who share a deep respect for the work you do. We're proud to support the mission of the Sheriff's Department, and we're committed to backing the brave men and women who choose a life of service and sacrifice in law enforcement. As you move forward in your career, know that you're not alone. You have family behind you. The badge and an extended family in the community who believes in you, respects you, and stands ready to support you. On behalf of the Sheriff's Council's member, it is my great pleasure to present this gift of a new Ruger Vaquero 45 Long Colt Special firearm to Gaetano Demili, Azusa Police Department. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Mr. Fargo and the Sheriff's Council. The final award is given to the president of the graduating class. The graduate was chosen by their classmates as representing the professional demeanor and characteristics necessary for a successful law enforcement career. The class president is also responsible for giving the student address. The award is presented to Officer David Aguiar, Azusa Police Department.
Good evening, everybody, friends, family, command staff, Sheriff Dykes, Academy staff, and my fellow graduates of Class 243. It was exactly 98 days ago today that Class 243 sat in those seats back there and watched as our senior class graduated and sat in these seats up here. And I must say, looking back on that day and thinking about the view from back there, the view's a lot nicer from up here. And In all sincerity, from up here, I see things a lot more clearly. I have the transparency of hindsight. And I see the sacrifices that everybody made in pursuit of our ambitions. And I say everybody, not us, because it was not just us. Those who look upon us tonight with pride are the ones that made the real sacrifice. The true sacrifice is made by our loved ones and those closest to us. Those who allow us to take time away and dedicate it to our goals. They carry the weight we set down while we chase our dream. To those of you, you know who you are. I thank you. We all say thank you. On behalf of my fellow Azusa PD trainees and myself, I want to thank the Azusa Police Department for the opportunity. I want to thank Officer Conwell, Officer Barron, Officer Rivera, and Sergeant Beaver. And I want to thank Chief Rocky Wenrick for the handshake and the trust that opened the doors to this new career for us. Thank you. To my right-hand man, my AO, Officer Ojeda, I want to say thank you. You always carry the weight, and you let me take the credit. All I had to do was show up and smile, and people love me while he did all the work. It's a beautiful job, and I love it. But nevertheless, you are my brother, Ojeda. I'm thankful to have been able to face this challenge with you. I would face any challenge with you by my shoulder. Thank you. Let's give him a round of applause. To the tactical staff, you dedicated yourself to the development and success of each and every trainee, always assessing what approach each and every trainee needed, and always applying it with the right amount of force with a steady hand. You always ensure the development of the traits that we will need to make fundamentally sound peace officers, and I can honestly and sincerely say that each and every person up on this stage tonight will leave a better person because of the efforts of the people behind me today. Thank you. To my future in-laws, Joe and Holly, you guys treated me as one of your own, housed me, fed me, and I want to say thank you, although it's not going to be enough. Thank you nonetheless. This next portion is for a very special person in my life, my mother. I'm going to say it to her in Spanish if you guys don't mind. Para mi mamá, en mis 25 años en este mundo, he trabajado con hombres que mueven montañas con sus manos y he visto personas de casi todos los ámbitos de la vida. A pesar de todo esto, a lo largo de toda mi experiencia y viajes, nunca he conocido una persona más fuerte que la mujer que me trajo a este mundo. Al crecer siempre deseé tener un papá, pero ahora veo que el Señor de arriba me bendijo con una madre a la que ningún padre podría compararse. Gracias por todo. Gracias por ser el mayor ejemplo de la fortaleza, la resistencia. Gracias, mamá. Te quiero mucho. To my fiancée, Marina, you always stood by my side in all of my ridiculous pursuits, whether it was fighting wildfires across the West, trying to become a police officer. You've always waved my flag and been my biggest supporter. I love you. I could not have done this without you. Thank you. And last, but farthest from least, to the graduating class, my brothers and sisters, class 243. I've witnessed us go from scared individuals fighting for survival to a single unit functioning in unison. The beginning was ugly, it was messy, it was dysfunctional, every bad word you could think of. It wasn't a pretty sight. And as much as I would love to say I came in here a brave and fearless leader and I took the reins and led them to success, I think the reality is getting pepper sprayed just made us snap out of it and fall in step. I think trauma bonding is the best unifier I've ever had. All jokes aside, I'm incredibly and sincerely thankful to my class for placing their trust and faith in me as their class sergeant and allowing me to become the person that they needed me to be, the person that they believed I could be. If there's one thing I learned after this class elected me as class sergeant, it's that none of them should be trusted to vote again. I am truly grateful to be standing before everyone here as class sergeant. Deciding what I wanted to say today took a lot of time. I tend to procrastinate a lot too. And from the start, one thing I did know was I didn't want to talk about the usual things that every class sergeant covers. The sleepless nights, endless memos, batons, the quad, all the stories you hear before you start the academy, they're all true, they're all fundamental, they're all formative for our experience, but it's not what I want to talk about today. Still searching for the right message, late into last week, during a conversation with Corporal Barkley, he put it really plainly, and he said, "Don't go up there and say what you think they want to hear. Talk about what you want to talk about." That really stuck with me, and it helped shape today's message. And with that in mind, I want to share a quick story, and I'll try to keep it short. At 22 years old, I worked as a smoke jumper for the United States Forest Service. I used to get paid to jump out of planes and fight wildfires. I did it for $18 an hour. I wasn't the smartest person in the world, but I did it nonetheless, and I loved every second of it. My jump partner and I, both of us rookies, got dispatched to our first real fire jump. The jump was incredibly dangerous compared to everything we'd done in training. Before we exited the aircraft, our supervisor told us 3 times, he said, "No matter what you do, there's hazardous terrain, strong winds, but no matter what you do not go over that ridge." I looked at him and he looked at me and said, "Okay, we got it, we're good." He said it again, "I'm gonna tell you, do not go over that ridge." Now my jump partner and I are getting a little bit scared, okay. He says, "I'm gonna take this opportunity to tell you one more time." He says, "Going over that ridge means death." Not really what you want to hear before your first fire jump, but we took it and it's the job we signed up for, so we got ready. We exited the aircraft. As soon as we did, the wind took us. It dragged me away, took my partner in a separate direction. I looked around, tried to maneuver my parachute, looked for him, and I couldn't find him. I had to make a decision. I decided to fly my own flight pattern. Upon landing, I had a close call. I was going straight for a boulder and the wind was controlling me. And last second, my parachute gets caught in a tree and I'm suspended about a foot above this boulder. So I'm just thanking God. I cut myself loose. I look up and I see a separate jump partner and I ask him, "Where's Shapiro?" And he says, "He went over the ridge." So my heart sinks, And while I was fighting to get on the ground, my jump partner was fighting to get some semblance of control back from the wind. He was being pushed closer and closer to the ridge. And when I talked to him, he said, "David, I was fighting for my life and I was losing." So he made a decision as well. He turned towards the ridge and he let the wind take him. I believe it was that decision that most likely saved his life. He was able to use the wind to get over the ridge, and he flew over a mile until he found a place to land safely. Looking back, that moment made it clear. His decision to confront the threat rather than avoid it is what brought him to safety. Ever since then, I've thought about that ridge. I think about that ridge to this day. I thought about that ridge before I started this academy. That ridge represents the unknown to me. That ridge represents every challenge that we face. Myself and my fellow trainees, now officers and deputies, have faced that ridge multiple times throughout this academy. And that ridge is always going to stick with me. I don't think we can avoid that ridge. I don't think we ever should avoid that ridge, even if it's dangerous. For me, that ridge is everything that scares me. On the other side of that ridge could be death or salvation. As we prepare for the challenges ahead in our careers, I find myself at that ridge again, and I urge everyone here, including Class 243, stand firm, prepare well, trust your readiness. Together, we'll boldly face each challenge with the wind at our backs. And if there is one thing that I've learned in the past 6 months, it is this: when the people of our communities need us, and the Lord above looks down upon us and asks, "Whom among you shall I send?" Class 243 will answer, "Send me." Thank you.
Corporal Haas, prepare the class for graduation. It is my pleasure to introduce Chief Rudy Lopez from the Ontario Police Department, who will administer the Code of Ethics.
"24 weeks ago today, you received your first class of training, which addressed the basic principles of law enforcement. This included the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. As you are about to graduate, we ask that you dedicate yourselves to these ideals that you are about to affirm. Ready? Class, begin.
As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
That I will be forever faithful.
that I will be forever faithful
To the precepts embodied.
to the precepts embodied
In the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
in the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
So help me God.
So help me God.
May God bless you on this meaningful journey you're about to embark on. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief Lopez. I will now turn the program over to Deputy Elizabeth Medina, who will present the graduates.
Good evening. Before we begin, I'd like to ask the members assisting with the presentations to please make their way to the right side of the stage. When your name is called, please come up on stage. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce the graduates of Class 243. Our first graduates are members of the Azusa Police Department, and Police Chief Rocky Wenrick will make the presentations. This graduate was the class sergeant, Officer David Aguiar. Officer Christopher Budagin. Retired Assistant Chief Mark Detter from the West Covina Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Officer Michael Detter. Officer Gaetano Demili. Our next graduate is a member of the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, and Director Paul Tupi will make the presentation. Detective Ivan Duran from the Indio Police Department is the brother of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Agent Marco Duran. Our next graduates are members of the Chino Police Department, and Police Chief Kevin Menson will make the presentations. Officer Reginald Groves. This graduate was the leader of Squad 1, Officer Kevin Hawkins II. Retired Officer Kevin Voskuil from the Long Beach Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. This graduate was the leader of Squad 3, Officer Taylor Voskuil. Our next graduate is a member of the Colton Police Department, and Police Chief Anthony Vega will make the presentation. Retired Sergeant Eric Campa from the Colton Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Officer Jordan Campa. Our next graduates are members of the Fontana Police Department, and Police Chief Michael Dorsey will make the presentations. Officer Robert Fonseca. Officer Nicholas Kennedy. Officer Seth Milleron. Our next graduate is a member of the Indio Police Department, and Police Chief Brian Talley will make the presentation. Officer Diego Ortega. Officer Brian Torres. Our next graduates are members of the Ontario Police Department, and Police Chief Rudy Lopez will make the presentations. Officer Leslie De Anda. This graduate was the leader of Squad 5, Officer Brent Gribble. Retired Officer Victor Ojeda from the Huntington Beach Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. This graduate was the class administrative officer, Officer Justin Ojeda. Officer Kyla Smith. Our next graduates are members of the Redlands Police Department, and Police Chief Rachel Tober will make the presentations. This graduate was the leader of Squad 2, Officer Derek Biggers, Jr. Officer Christopher Guillen, Jr. Officer Marlon Stewart. Officer Ocean Vallejo. Our next graduate is a member of the Rialto Police Department, and Police Chief Mark Kling will make the presentation. Officer Jesus Quintero. Our next graduate is a member of the Riverside Police Department, and Police Chief Larry Gonzalez will make the presentation. Officer Emilio Puentes. Our next graduate is a member of the San Bernardino Police Department, and Police Chief Darren Goodman will make the presentations. Officer Gavin Gonzalez. Our next graduates are members of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, and Sheriff Shannon Dykes will make the presentations. You're welcome. Detective Albert Arevalo from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Alexander Arevalo. Deputy Nathan Bader. Deputy Dawson Barnett. Deputy Javier Castañeda. Deputy Antonio Castrillon. Deputy Ivan Chavez Telez. Deputy Gabriel Constantine from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Caleb Constantine. Detective Jose Diaz from the Los Angeles Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Isaac Diaz. Deputy Christian Fernandez from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is the brother of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Joshua Fernandez. Deputy Annie Ferrer. Sheriff's Custody Assistant Nancy Turner from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is the mother of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Noah Figueroa. Officer David Christensen from the Los Angeles Police Department is the father-in-law of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Kyle Foster. Officer Jerry Granado from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Jerry Granado. Deputy Oscar Guevara. Deputy Angel Guzman. This graduate was the leader of Squad 8, Deputy Donald Hagman III. Deputy Nathan Havrillo. Deputy Elizabeth Hernandez Parker. Deputy Adriano Huerta. Deputy Nathaniel Huiza. Deputy Brian Samata Afa Ili. Deputy Sean Salanoa Ili. Officer Areli Jimenez from the State of Mexico Police Department is the sister of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Nelly Jimenez. Deputy Austin Linton. Deputy Anthony Lopez. This graduate was the class guide on, Deputy Noah Lopez. Deputy Leslie Lopez Martinez. Corporal Larry Maldonado from the Pomona Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Anthony Maldonado. Deputy Ivan Martinez. Deputy Anthony Medina Jr. Deputy Brandon Mejia. Deputy Alex Mendez. Retired Supervising Deputy Coroner Gabriel Morales and Deputy Rex Morales from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department are the father and brother of the next graduate and will assist with the presentations. Deputy Logan Morales. Chief Todd Gordon from the Marseilles Police Department is the stepfather of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Bryant Morgan. Deputy Nolan Morrison. Deputy Eduardo Mujica. Deputy Jonathan Munoz. This graduate was the leader of Squad 6, Deputy Christopher Nunez. Retired Chief Michael Oliveri from the Pomona Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Dominic Oliveri. Officer Antonio Olmos from the Federal Bureau of Prisons is the brother of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Andrew Olmos. Deputy Luis Orantes from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is the husband of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Cynthia Orantes. Deputy Juan Ortega. Deputy Gilbert Padilla. This graduate was the leader of Squad 7, Deputy Angel Preciado. Deputy James Reed. Deputy Aaron Rodas Rodriguez. Retired Deputy Neil Rodriguez from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with the presentation. Deputy Leo Rodriguez. Deputy Laura Romero Araujo. This graduate was the leader of Squad 4, Deputy Art Sanchez. Deputy Jeremy Sanchez. Deputy Isaiah Saucedo. Deputy Alejandro Tapia. Deputy Pierre Thomas. This graduate was a class bugler, Deputy Julio Tinoco Dominguez. Deputy Brandon Williams. Deputy Kyle Wiltsey. This graduate was a Class K-9 handler, Deputy Antonio Zavala. Deputy Enrique Zavala.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain seated as the graduates prepare for their final formation and dismissal. Following their dismissal, we ask you meet your graduates outside. This will conclude our ceremony. Thank you for your attendance, and have a great evening.
This is your badge. It was lifeless, made of metal. A die has stamped it from rough stock, shaped it in traditional design, and inscribed the word police. It has been plated and polished, sold for profit. Now it is yours. It is a symbol of Americanism. It is law, order, justice, and freedom. It is the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, E pluribus unum, the Pledge of Allegiance. The badge lives. It is a courageous defender. Brave, noble, wise, and strong. It laughs and cries, knows fear and tragedy. It represents fairness, honesty, dependability. Possession of it transforms you from citizen to sentinel, guardian of the safety and welfare of others. Display it with dignity, wear it with pride. Stand tall behind it, defend its principles, emulate the qualities it represents. Treasure it, polish it, keep it gleaming. The reflection of the badge is one of hope, peace, and security. Respect your badge, and others will too.